Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's now Friday the 7th of May, heading home at 6:10. Pretty average for me, isn't it? What's this BMW? Let's get going. So it's a Thursday, actually. It's Thursday the 7th, not Friday, because it's a bank holiday tomorrow. I should be in work. But I thought I'll get the vlog done now, and it's in the bag, innit? Because I don't want to sort of think tomorrow, oh, it's a lovely sunny day, I think I'll not go to work, because I don't have to go to work. I've got a lot of painting to do, which I want to get on with, but I might decide tomorrow, oh, it's nice and warm, I'm just going to hang out in the garden and get some sun so I stop looking so pasty. So yeah, I thought do the vlog now, out the way, get it done. And Mr. Nellis has sent his words of wisdom early as well, because he thought I would be doing the vlog today. So yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty busy week again, to be honest. Last weekend I progressed very well with my painting. Got the old radiator off that was on the wall by the new roaster. Painted all the walls white on the lower section as well, and on the side by the chaff collector. All of this would have been a lot easier if I'd done it before the roaster arrived, instead of having to like skirt round things and paint round gas pipes and things. But of course I was getting on with that job, and whenever it finished, had coronavirus not caused a massive surge in sales, would have laid almost, well, didn't lay them off, but furloughed them. Yeah, that paid me painting, so I just had to pack orders constantly, and consequently the roaster arrived, and once it was arrived I had to get it set up and put in position and everything together, because I just don't really have the room to have all the bits lying around the warehouse. It had to all get into place, so got all that done and was happy with that. So nicely painted up now, just working out what we're going to do as far as, see, I was thinking of doing the lower section maybe a green, the same green as the roaster, and then I've had suggested that maybe we should find some budding young artists at the local college or something to maybe do a mural on the wall, a coffee themed mural, which could be quite cool actually. It's a good idea, so maybe we're going to have a look at that as well. But I don't know, I mean, it could be sometime in the future, that, to be perfectly honest. And right now I'm trying to avoid unnecessary costs and expenses, because I think we've spent enough, and of course lockdown is still continuing in the UK. There was furtive rumours that Sunday, the big announcement by the government that they were going to start reducing restrictions, but then in the news today there's all things about, well, we're not going to reduce it too quickly and cause a second wave of the coronavirus and this and that. So I don't know really how to take that. Some people are expecting to be starting up Monday as normal, but then the government are saying that there won't be like that, and who knows, we'll just find out on Sunday, when the big announcement is from one of my favourite guys in with his face mask on, when we're here for Boris the Blade Johnson. So, crikey Cleo, fly out there, little man. Shall we go in while the, yeah, well, I think we'll get this indoory bit done. I'm so tired. And then come back and do Mr. Nellis afterwards. So, yeah, we'll do that. Right, see you in a minute. Okay, back from that little parcel adventure. He's always pleased to see me in there. I mean, the homies guy picked up 30 odd parcels lunchtime. But these are the rest of them. Alright, Mr. Nellis, your words are being very annoying. Not specifically your words, but it's just not coming up right. So I'm going to have to go into the app and do it that way. Here we go. So Mr. Nellis's words of wisdom. So it was Mr. Nellis's birthday last Saturday. Happy birthday for last Saturday, Mr. Nellis. His birthday presents, as they were, Sinbad, Legends of the Seven Seas on DVD and the Best of Aiga on CD. Oh, but that was good. Me, as I've watched Super Size Me, the junk food documentary film. Well, it's a good one to watch while all the McDonald's are shut, isn't it, I suppose? VE Day tomorrow, that's why the bank holiday is on a Friday, not a Monday, just to confuse everyone. Mortal Kombat. It's Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, the film coming next year. Oh, that'll be interesting, won't it? The UK coronavirus lockdown to be relaxed on Monday. Is it, Richard? Do you think it is? I don't know. Because maybe it will, and maybe it won't. Who knows? Really? Nobody knows. Not me. Probably not even Boris Johnson, to be honest. He might know. He might have an idea. But then again, he might be told not to do it by those boffins that know about science things. Although you don't need to be a genius to kind of work out a flu type thing, virus, is just going to spread very rapidly whenever there's lots of people about. So you've got to keep everyone still pretty much as separate as you can. It seems to be a bit of a fight of a battle, because everyone's like, oh, but I desperately need to go to the supermarket every single day. Every time I go past Lidl at 8 o'clock in the morning, it is rammed. Why do so many people need to buy stuff from Lidl at 8 o'clock in the morning? I don't understand it. I mean, today I wanted to call in to Lidl to get a few bits and pieces for home and whatnot. And the car park was full. They were queuing all the way down the side of the building and across the way. And I was just like, it's only just opened at 8 o'clock in the morning. Why isn't everyone just like, right, I'm going there because it's opening. And I'm going to buy all the stuff because it's bank holiday weekend. So it'll still be open tomorrow, but I'll go today. I don't know. I don't understand it at all, to be honest. I've totally managed to avoid doing any shopping, pretty much, apart from going to the odd little shop, local shop now and again, because I can go there, walk in and walk out, no prattling about queuing or messing about or anything else. Tesco's, I'd go to Tesco's 2 or 3 times a week, and I haven't been in 6 weeks now to Tesco's. The club card points have been totally ruined. I've got a load of vouchers as well, but there's no way I'm even going to try going to Tesco's, because I know you have to queue for ages and you mess about with all the stupid distance thing, and then you got to queue for the till thing and everything else. It's all just such a faff. I just think I'll just do without stuff, you know. You don't need loads of stuff to get by. You've got a bit of food.
Warning,
Mysterious plainclothes cops.
30 miles
Oh, they're following me now as well. Oh no. Mysterious. Good job. I'm being very good on the speed front. Not naughty. So yes, it's beyond me, the whole sort of coronavirus. Everyone's just got to go food shopping constantly and buy loads of stuff they don't even need. At least bog rolls have returned to normality. Not that I ever run out or bought them, so no problems either way there. We just had enough and just didn't need to buy like a truckload of bog rolls just in case. So roaster wise, so the big news is I have done 2 roasts on the 30 kilo now. Now I've not roasted 30 kilos, I've only done 20 at a time. Topa actually say you can readily roast half the capacity of the industrial roasters, so you could do 15. But 20 was about the sweet spot for me for a decent volume of the coffee I needed roasting, and to learn the gas settings, so how much heat I was to put in to get the coffee to roast, because it's going to be different to the smaller roaster I'm used to, and it's quite important, you know, once you put the coffee in and you get it to the point where the drum stops cooling down and starts warming up, you want to get your gas at the point that it will roast the coffee steadily in the time that you want it to. If you give it too little gas, it'll take too long and it'll end up bakey and not very nice. If you put too much and it goes too quick, then you don't develop the flavours enough, really, and it doesn't have the taste that it should. So timing's really important when you're roasting coffee, and you know, getting those gas levels, because I know now exactly what I'm doing for any of the coffees I'm putting in, any of the loads on the smaller roaster. I know how much gas when the coffee goes in and what to adjust it to, the setting, the amount of millibars of gas I'm going to put to then get the roast to progress the way I want it to do. So the first attempt with the 30 kilo with my 20 batch did okay. I mean, I tried with about the same amount of gas that I would use on the smaller one, because I kind of thought maybe because the burners are bigger, that will just work that way. You've got nothing else to go on to start off with, so you're going to try something. So I tried that, and it was alright, but it took longer than I wanted, and really the turnaround dropped lower than I prefer as well. So it was obvious that that wasn't enough. So but the thing is, it wasn't enough, but it roasted alright. It was a little bit longer than I would prefer, but it wasn't an issue. I did 20 kilos of Brazilian peaberry, tried it the next day, and yeah, great, cooked as I'd expected, so not a problem with it. I'd have preferred it to be in a bit quicker, but it didn't affect the roast really. So I was very happy with that. Ducting, all my ducting fine, zero problems at all. There's a little bit of sort of chaff leakage and smoke from around the back of the exhaust fan of the roaster. When I've seen this before, generally it's because the ducting isn't high enough outside, which I know mine wasn't. So in fact today I've fitted an extra 1.2 meters to get it above the line of the guttering and roof. So hopefully that will be resolved by that extra bit of ducting, because it was just very low down out of the warehouse. Chaff collector had some seepage of smoke when I put the cooling on that first roast from the chaff collector. Again, I think there's like a backdraft, because there's so much suction for the cooling. I mean, the cooling actually was amazing. It does in 2 minutes. It literally just does. The whole 20 kilos of coffee is cool in 2 minutes. It's way quicker even than my 5 kilos. My 5 kilos takes about 5-6 minutes to cool the coffee right down. And literally 2 minutes and this is done. You put the cooling fans on, 2 minutes, turn them off, bosh, sorted. So so the first roast on the whole went fine. Second roast, which I did the next night after I tweaked things a bit, the chaff collector, it turned out, being a bit dim, I'd not actually tightened any of the doors up and they hadn't come very tight. So tightening those up resolved that, and I also changed how I did the cooling. So what I did was I dropped the coffee from the drum into the cooling tray with a mixer on, and then when all the coffee was out, I closed the drum, then put the cooling on. So I just had the feeling there's so much suction with the drum door open, it was like sucking smoke back through the roaster, and that did seem to be a lot better as well. So that was an interesting thing to notice. Right, I'm home, so I think I'm going to relax in the sunshine for a bit, eh? Right, have a good weekend and week next week, and I'll catch you in next week's coffee vlog. Okay, see ya.